Full and uncut versions available on Patreon. Check in the description below.
Greetings once again, wizards. Duuz-Diz-Din back again with more fairy tale. The 100 Years Quest, where previously the final orb of Aldoron was destroyed, but instead of weakening him like the White Wizard was told by the moon god dragon Selene, this sent Aldoron into a rampage. Soon after, Wendy showed up to separate Toka from the White Wizard, incapacitating both, while Natsu headed out to stop Aldoron's rampage. Meanwhile, the Gatina branch of the Magical Council showed up to try to stop Aldoron's rampage, only for them to be wiped out in an instant by the god. At the same time, strange beings started to sprout from Aldoron's body, known as the God Seeds, able to take on the appearance and to a certain degree the powers of the opponent's greatest adversaries or who they deem the strongest. And for Natsu, that ends up being Zera. What'll happen next? Join me as I find out, won't you? Tired Toka. Oh, I remember this. I remember reading this in the manga. Just having tea after she took out everybody. A position for Makarov. Yeah, transporting all of them. How do you transport them? It's gonna take a while before you wake them all up. That's a lot of manual labor. Yeah, carrying the ladies. And did nobody pass by seeing this? Like, questioning what's going on? Then again, it's fairy tale. Took the lightest first. And then there's Laxus. Oh, you think she would have thought about float magic before? Oh god, Elfman had a magical power. So heavy you can't even use float. You think she would have just controlled them, but I guess the whiteout took some time to go into full effect. Proof that even the villains can be a little bit stupid. Oh, who did she forget? Oh, hey, that's a nice place to put the logo. Oh, that's cute. Pointing out where everybody is. Oh, the elimination of all the orbs. Natsu, Wendy Happy Carla, Urza Laxus Jalal, Gray Jivia Lucy. I didn't realize the flames turned blue on him. I thought they were always red. God Seed. Not the first time they would fight. See, was actually a very smart move on Natsu's part. Given the nature of Zera's ability, destroys anything that he cares about. Yeah, all of Aldoron's trees are dying. Anselm's curse. See, this is kind of sad when Natsu says it out loud. Like, it really shows that Natsu fully understands just the kind of really unfortunate life Zeref had. See, even he's pointing out, was it cruel of me to use his power like this? Sorry, big bro. Aw. You know, sometimes, because of the way Natsu is, I don't really think about him being able to, like, fully comprehend just how bad of a situation someone is in. But he's like, no, he fully understands, especially because it's his brother and all that. I guess the one thing I doubt Natsu fully understands is what he is, I think, as an Aetherius, which isn't a spoiler if you're this far into fairy tale. Now, this I do remember in the manga. It was such a gangster move on Natsu's part. Erase, Control Alt Delete. It's like, yeah, make more Xeris. Make a whole lot of Xeris. God, that's fairy tale for you. Oh, and he's gone. Yeah, they had to rethink how they did this. It's just on the off chance anybody else knows about Xeris. It's like, man, if that guy's gonna come around now, he can't do this one again. It's such a clever way of doing that. Oh, that's something else. Godsea Metro. Alright, nuisances in Wolfenstead. Yeah, rotating members. Because Mashima is nothing if not someone who just likes to just unload a whole group of characters out of nowhere. You kind of forget about them half of the time unless they come back. Yeah, I gotta go with a different tactic. And I love that they also put it together. It's just like, wait, but they turned into the strongest person in our minds. Why would they? It must have turned into someone that didn't vibe with Aldoron. It's just like, that's saying it lightly. Ooh, big boys. Doesn't rely on tricks, just brute strength. It's that question of what the heck happened here? I was like, Fairy Tail does tend to get drunk and knocked out plenty of times, but waking up in a situation like this normally isn't how it goes down. Usually it's the aftermath of something like this. Oh, Jalala. No idea what's going on. Who could have done this? I love how that's a recurring thing that keeps popping up. Like, who could have done this to Urza? Person who did it puts her down like, I have no idea, bro. Oh, here's a God Seed. Yeah, we had to have one that looked like a pretty boy. Yeah, God Seed Doom. I'll be honest, I don't remember all of the abilities of the other God Seeds. I remember Wolfen. Is all the other God Seeds that I'm just like, I do not remember what your abilities were. I just really do not. Metro, Gears, and Doom. They're all based off. I didn't even remember that way back when. It's just like, wait, these are all video game names. Wolfenstein, Metro, Gears of War, Doom. I never put that together before. That is actually wild. They're all based off of FPSs. That's amazing. I never once put that together before. Oh, in the belly of the beast. Inside each of the orbs, 5 guardians. Wolfen the Mind Reader, Metro the Strength, Gears the Strategist, and Doom the Bringer of Death. You're dangerous though. Hey, that was 4. Where's the 5th? The 5th one is, well, who else but Aldoron. This is essentially Aldoron's human, and I use that term very loosely, human form. It's cool, but I gotta admit, whenever I think of Aldoron, I don't think about its God Seed form. I always think of the big dragon. Whereas with the other god dragons, I mostly think about their humanoid form. Sometimes I forget they have dragon forms, to be honest. Except for one who I only just recently saw their humanoid form. But even then, I'm just like, man, I kind of prefer your humanoid form over your dragon form after a bit. But with Aldoron, I don't know. I just think the freaking giant dragon of wood is just such a cool concept that once he started turning into these other figures and even the main God Seed brain, I'm like, you got a cool enough design. It's very intimidating. I just like big dragon. The biggest dragoness. If you're human size, I can beat this. It's like, the power of the huge body is my power too. He used Bullet Seed. Not to mention, Aldoron is all around you. Yeah, to take over all of Giltina. There's rest in the Hill of Wounds to get to battle with Acnologia. Oh wow, I didn't remember that he was only ever as big as a whole town. Jeez. And absorbed power from the people who lived on him. And he just kept growing more and more. Power so strong it couldn't be contained. And created the 5 orbs and guardians. That is kind of wild. Power so great, he could create other figures who were all powerful in their own right. I was tired of being asleep. The land will crumble under Aldoron's feet. Oh, geez. Okay, I do remember this. I actually don't remember how he beats this. I remember the other God Seeds. I do remember them. But I don't remember what they could do. I remember Natsu being overwhelmed, but I'm drawing a blank on a lot of the other stuff. I'm pretty sure he's using Bullet Seed, like he's a Pokemon. Hey, Panther Lily! So big and stocky. And hey, dense enough wood can stop anything. Everybody's unleashing everything they've got, and it's not even leaving a dent. Wild. Go for the main body. Yeah, about that. Yes, one of the plants. He did protect himself, meaning that he's vulnerable, right? And it's good planning. Did you do this to Ursa? Hey, I have no idea what you're talking about. You are a problem. The gear has turned. Hey, let's play. Oh, Carla's stepping up. Yeah, gotta get a little cat girl in there. Going in with that cat combat. You have been met with a deadly fate. There's a fungus among us. Yeah. Okay, that's horrifying. I did not remember that. When all the petals are gone, she'll die. Jesus. Neutralize all status ailments. It's not a status ailment. Oh, it's a deadly fate. Yep. 1 minute has passed. Jesus, that is terrifying. Enhance happy. Super fidget attack. I don't know why you would even think about that. You can't get back a ring. Force now. This will also cause you to be met by a deadly fate. You know, you may be named after Doom, but all this, you will be met with an unfortunate fate. This makes me think of Majora's Mask. The spores absorb life. What? Max? No way. Max was actually useful? Oh, hell. No wonder I don't remember that. That's mean. See, even Happy's calling out. It's just like, oh, it's these guys. Oh, it's got 3 minutes left. Max, bring out your sand. Max, bring out your sand. For the love of God. Wait, I remember now. Oh, okay. I remember what Max does. Oh, no. Magic Energy too weak. Oh, God. Yeah, but Wendy can enchant. Buffing all your stats. Oh, jeez. Charlotte only has 2 minutes. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Nav has magical ability. That's so mean, but it's like, I almost never see him do anything, so I forgot what his ability is. Animal session. Yeah, holy crap. Ooh, that background track. Oh yeah, and Lackey has good abilities, so it's just like, maybe she can learn a few abilities from watching all of the God Seed stuff. God Punch, Poison, and Paint. Oh, he's getting aggroed. Spore Big Bang. Oh, honestly, they're just using numbers. Which, yeah, just jump them! Like, it's the most practical tactic I've ever seen in this series. It's just like, you got a stronger opponent? Just jump his ass! Don't give him time to actually fight back. And then he's flooding his mind. Yeah, might be weak apart, but together, they're strong. Which isn't always the case, but still. Yeah, yes! This is what I remember! What do you learn from Agil? Yeah, learning powerful sand magic. When I learned it, I'm just like, yes, thank you. One of the most powerful sand uses out there. Yeah, I remember that. So I was just like, holy shit, Max actually did something. I didn't remember anything else except the final blow done by Max. And I'm just like, that's right. The reliable fairy tale friends. And so far, that is the most they've done in this series. Deadly Fate has been taken down. Oh, yeah, he saw it. If only just for a second. Yeah. Part of his magical energy has been taken out, meaning that Natsu now has more of a chance. That one defeat gave him a chance. God, I forgot all about them actually showing up and showing off. That was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't the most, like, oh my god, mind-blowing moments, but I gotta be honest. I liked it in the manga, and just recalling it's just like, damn, that's actually pretty good. It's like, you can't really take him on one-on-one because he will overwhelm you very easily, but gang up. It's like taking on a raid boss. And there's so many moments in Fairy Tail where it's even multiple times with Natsu, he had to have someone come in and give him a little boost. Whether it had to be like Jalal, Gajeel, there's so many times where even enemies had to come in and help him out, give him that extra push so that he could dominate a strong opponent. It's almost like an RPG. I just cannot get over the fact that I did not remember that at all until Max showed up. The Max showed up, I'm like, that's right! Good episode. Man, if only Fairy Tail had more moments like that. I don't know, maybe 100 Years Quest will put in like a filler arc or something. But 100 Years Quest doesn't really have room for filler like the original series did. Guess we'll see.